Possible guillotine here.
Oh! Forward onto his forehead. That was legal. That was not a spike.
That's an interesting defense to the guillotine. He does it again. He knocked him
and again,
out.
it knocked him out unconscious.
He was fine there, but then the second guillotine attempt where he actually put him face first.
Emelor in the black trunks, Kritsada in the multicolored trunks.
You can see Kritsada setting up that rear push kick.
Big takedown.
Plenty of punches are thrown with forearms and fists, of course.
On the inside, you can see the rapid-fire combination work from Robin Catalan. Picks up Dirge, he's going to slam him and puts him through the canvas. Beautiful work from Robin Catalan.
Look at this, again, beautifully timed. Duck under single leg, takes Dej Demirong up and sends him for the ride.
Top position for the Cambodian. Put in a 4-week count with Chen Reach in his corner tonight, as always. And they're back to their feet. Takes the back standing, does Peng Shuai. Oh, it's a back suplex. How about that? Now, Watanabe unconscious, oh my word. He knocked him out of a suplex.
In the scramble, look at this. Sneaks around to the back, just beautifully cuts under and sends Pat Soda for the ride. And that was it. Beautiful, let's check this out again. Beautifully done.
Belly to back suplex. You've seen it in professional wrestling. Now you're seeing it in professional martial art.
You know, a lot of times people think that because people fight, that doesn't necessarily reflect the intelligence level. You have a lot of teachers, a lot of super intelligent guys get in there because it's really a chess match. Beautiful double leg.
I feel comfortable stand up, but of course, like, I have a hard time. But after I go to the cage, I feel more comfortable, more confident, because I work this in the camp.
Kwame has the advantage of being able to train with his brothers, and I wonder if that'll tell here.
Oh,
nice big slam. And again, back and front.
Yeah, I got him against the cage. It's a little slower than I would have liked to work into the takedown. I tried to body lock him, fought out of that. I dropped down to the single, worked him.
That was a lightning quick kick to the head and a great reaction by Dima.
It's an electric start, isn't it? And there's the first takedown.
Contested on the ground, you see right away from the opening bell here. It's a guillotine attempt.
It's a racket here at cage side. Oh, and a big takedown. Huge double leg from Edward Falayon.
Zeroed in like a homing device on the head of Latour, and then bam! Huge double leg.
You might have noticed a decent, solid jab from Catalan.
Oh, here's a nice double leg.
And he's got it. Oh, thunderous takedown, but that throat.
Chopping shots will really do it to you when you don't have the mobility to move. You see here this whole grappling exchange.
Well, you're going to see 2 or 3 of these in every fight from Edward. There's a big takedown. Oh, huge. It's a great matchup stylistically.
And a beautiful double leg takedown. Zuli's looking to work that arm bar on the right arm of Barbo. You see that he's setting his hips up. He's telegraphing that from a mile away, and that's not quite deep enough. No. And he's out.
Oh, that was it. Well, we saw some fantastic work with his hands in the opening seconds of this contest.
That's Jiu-Jitsu 101. Setting up the arm bar, swinging your hips, and he almost had it. He just wasn't deep enough. And then this one hand, boink, right down the center.
How a fight could butt release.
Guillotine to a knee, to the chest. Beautiful takedown by Mr. Barbo. Beautiful takedown.
And here's the crowd getting behind him in unison. And a nice sweep. Oh, I think he landed on his head there.
That was a beautiful leg trip that came right up from under. He's got the guillotine in tight, and there it is. What a beautiful finish by Kerry Bullas from a sweep right into a front headlock guillotine. Excellent submission victory.
He's now 9-2. There's that sweep. And that would have hurt. Landed on his shoulder, would have cranked that neck a bit. It wasn't long, Mitch, was it, between this was going to be finished?
Right in there. That's a deep guillotine. Right in there. And yeah, Bullis was done. Sweep through. Yeah, you're right, Steve. He did end up on his head. And for right from there, you can see Bullis was rattled. And he just gets deep into the guillotine and finishes it on his feet. Beautiful submission victory. Evting. Right into the double leg again.
Less than a minute left of this first championship.
He's going for a ride. Puts him into the ground.
The cut was right in front of us. Perhaps he had a little bit of trouble seeing it, but there was 10 seconds left in that round, and it really just destroyed the momentum of that round. But
how will she handle it? Good left hand from Lee. Oh, and a great takedown. Wow, that was impressive. Oh, wow.
Oh, my Lord.
What do you
He
call
picked
that,
him
Mitch?
up in a belly-to-belly, over-the-head
Over the
suplex,
head.
dropped him onto his head. A devastating takedown by Hutsu. That over-the-head, belly-to-belly suplex where he landed very nicely into side control.
Whoa.
You can see him just slam. Aaron Kelly just waiting.
Oh, tremendous throw.
Beautiful throw, but Tanaka ends up on top and is working his way around to the back.
Of each other, well within a second.
There's that beautiful takedown, that throw, that leg trip throw by Kelly. Scrambling back up to her feet. Angela's got the back. Picks her. That's a big belly-to-back suplex. Puts Lena on the floor, and Angela's working for something here. Here's that belly-to-back. Kind of a belly-to-side suplex, picks her up and puts her down onto the mat.
A lovely balance, you can see that straight away, can't you? Oh, left hand got through straight away and followed up with rights as well. Lifts his opponent off the ground and slams him to the canvas armbar. We're less than 30 seconds in here, Mitch.
Yeah, this kid is no doubt gonna take him. He's shot for a ride. Alphot is a moment. Oh, wow.
33 seconds, I think.
That he had, here it is, he aggressively attacks with big strikes, picks up Alphot and just sends him to the canvas. Here's an attempted armbar, but he doesn't quite have it. He acknowledges that, moves around and just pounds on him from behind. There's a belly-to-back suplex, picks him up, slides around, and then just finishes him off as Olivier Coste.
Peruvian necktie?
A Peruvian necktie. So this Leaf family has definitely got some creative submissions.
Potent hands from Nicholas as well, and Mahmoud is struggling to keep his balance and his equilibrium because those are strong, heavy punches.
Nice double leg takedown by Christian Lee as he ends up in top position here.
style, he comes out relentless, and he just, all facets of the game, takedown, stand up, everything.
But Imanari is the king. Oh, big takedown! Dumped him onto his head. That was like a trip and a double leg at the same time.
Tremendous strength.
Reese McLaren showing a very, very tough ground game. There's that double leg. I don't know, evades the strikes, answers right back.
It's a kicking exhibition, loving this.
Oh, big single leg takedown. Got that high crotch, picked him up, dropped him down, landed in side control. You can see here that he kind of gets that outside high crotch, picks him up into the air, puts him down onto the cage.
Only 7 minutes of action. It's not the warmest arena we've ever been to. The air conditioning works very well here. Whoa, what a heavy takedown.
Off of you and create that movement. Otherwise, you are done for. Here's some of those nice takedowns that Pasha was landing throughout the fight. It's pretty in and out striking style. And if he starts picking apart those legs, it's going to slow him down. If this fight continues to go into the third, down to the mat he goes, and he ends up in side control. He's back. At this point in the fight, Jadamba is definitely controlling. Here's another big takedown. You know,
doesn't seem to have a significant impact on the contest so far. In comes Benedict Ung with a flying knee to the midriff, and he's going to pick up Jimmy Yabo and toss him down.
Takes him for a ride, and I like how he picked him up and carried him over to his corner.
Yabo will head over to his stool to take a seat.
Here's some of these big takedowns. This is the one where Benedict Ung picked up his opponent and put him right down into the corner there. Those body shots are landing nice.
It's an entertainment-based injury, and Yuji Shimada has the fans' perspective in his mind.
Oh, heavy blow.
Big takedown, I like that.
He managed to just break the fall with his right arm, but he may have injured himself doing that in the process. That was a big, big takedown. To 3-0. This was the heavy, heavy takedown.
Ankle pick. Yeah, good job by Chandler O'Donnell to get back up, but he's going up. And down.
Really slapped with the full body weight on top of that. Down come the hammer blows. He's got to be careful about the back of the head, but the punches are coming in. The odd elbow in reply from Chandler O'Donnell, who actually took that very well. And in that regard, important to point out that judges score the fight based on the fight as a whole, in its entirety, not round by round.
There's a beautiful big takedown that brought the crowd here in Macau to their feet. He just picked him up, Fireman Gary, and then dumped him onto his back with a very impressive. Let's see what Adrian Pond can do as he tries to work back up to the standing position. Nice! Oh my ever fully off! Beautiful hip toss. For the ground and pound from Pang earlier. There's that beautiful hip toss by Bullion. No, we definitely see the improved wrestling from Catalan, but look at that. Nice belly to back takedown. Almost a suplex. Uses to take this fight to the ground. And here's that big suplex takedown. Wow, Mateus just unloaded with some wild punches, and Kong Sirichai picks him up, and Mateus goes for the ride. Huge takedown from Kong Sirichai. Yeah, you look at Mateus, the way he was unloading, and Kong Sirichai was just relaxed, calm, but immediately he shoots in, ducks under, picks up Mateus and puts him. This is where he needs to keep the fight. He needs to keep his distance, but he's consistently moving forward. If Pacquiao, got a kick, picks him up, sends him down with a huge takedown to end up in side control. Kick, he threw the leg, boom. Pacquiao was able to transition right into a big.
That sort of heavier base, he's got really strong legs, so it wasn't so easy for Miado to pick him up as it was for Catalan to pick up Miado.
Yeah, a little bit of a leverage advantage going to the smaller Catalan, that 15 centimeters that you spoke of. Uh-oh,
there we go again.
Big ride. We're just trading big takedowns, and the crowd here is loving it.
Looking at the fight in its entirety.
Well, look at this big takedown. Here's where he gets the double leg, and up Miado goes and down. But it looks like he's got one underhook here, and he's going to try to use that wizard position that he's got to try to crank him over. But Catalan's fighting for it, and he gets it. Another big takedown from Catalan. Just missed with a big knee there, but then here is the takedown that Catalan was able to secure. Picked him up and put him back down. Rich, what do you got? Suzuki trying to get under that head, trying to push his head upwards so Ting can't drop down and take his hips, but he does it anyway.
Big takedown from Ev Ting. Proved to be prophetic for Ev E.T.T.
This is what we've seen from him. This is classic Mahao Bin. Gets on top, controls and dominates his opponent. But we don't score just because you're on top. You don't win the round. Look at this. Here's that deep Kimura attempt. Mahao Bin was in a lot of trouble. Tries to slam his way.
Aspin launches a knee. Shoots in again. Double leg now from Aspin. One of his strengths. Looks for a driving takedown. Katastam not going to the ground. Now he goes for a ride. Shakalaka. Katastam has.
That was the story. Once this fight went to the ground, it was all Ben Askren. Good defense, but there comes the armbar.
Armbar from Puto. Can he find it? Can he find it? Sorbahu defending. Oh my word! Sorbahu trying to slam his way out. This crowd goes bananas. Here comes Sorbahu. Puto gets caught.
To get back on top, spend a lot of time on top, and there's that armbar attempt by Puto. Picks him up and power bombs his way out of it.
Still the butterfly guard here from Bunran. Now feet on hips from the tie. And there's the pushback. Explodes to his feet. Good plyometrics. And we're back to a striking contest. Shoots in for a double leg. Does McLaren. Big takedown. Shakalaka. Beautifully done from the Australian.
get back through the high kick. That's hard to do. Here's the takedown, going for the ride in Singapore. Puts him down in the center of the ground.
Lee resets. Thought about an inside thigh kick. Boku starts very sideline. And Lee just wrenches into the canvas. The ground and pound. That's good night, Irene! The teenage sensation pounds out the former champion.
Boku managed to get back up to his feet, but look at that. Boom! Belly to back suplex. That's what put him out. Beautiful takedown. 3 inside low kicks and then followed up, faked the third one and threw a big right hand. Armbar.
Armbar coming from April Osinio. Owen Torres. Oh! Oh, it's good night, Irene! That's why she is awesome! Jo Marie Torres 3-0. The revelation continues her winning ways.
Look at this. April throws up the armbar, one of her favorite submissions. Jo Marie Torres clasps the hands, sends her up and takes her for the ride.
Can you believe that not even a year ago, even 8 months ago, nobody knew the name Jo Marie Torres? And look what she's doing to opponents. Nice teep kick to the back leg there from Sarah. Now Iman looks for a takedown. Gets the big boom shakalaka.
Woo! Big! Nice little sneaky left hook, but take a look at this. Picks Rinserat.
That elbow gave Muhammad Iman a close shave. Iman shoots in, looks for a takedown, and gets another slamming takedown, and goes to side control.
Here's that big double leg takedown. Boom.
Both these athletes are throwing thunderous punches and kicks in this opening round. Tony, boom, shakalaka! Boom, shakalaka!
I think Aguilantani just beat the arrogance out of Chalby. Look at this, gets the single leg, picks him up, body slams him to the mount. Beautiful entry into that double leg.
Boom, shakalaka! Boom, shakalaka! Tony takes him down. Forearm now.
This could be it.
Oh, it's good night, Irene!
Heavy punches we were talking about. He's trying to push down, but he's got to be careful pushing down. He's going to have a triangle.
Put him through the canvas. Big right hand to the sternum. Mahmal bringing the aggression now. Slings the legs.
Him out. Here was that slam. You can see Shea Chow attempting the triangle. Mahmal was not having it. You are going for a ride. The judo champion makes good on his takedowns. Big slam there from guard.
Oh, a hammer fist strikes there from Mahmal.
And then he goes again, takes it for the ride. He is slamming his way out.
It's Xiao Zhikang in the black and white, Ma Zhudong in the red. Big takedown. Boom, shakalaka.
Oh, wow. Xiao Zhikang was trying to go for a guillotine. Take a look at this again. You can see the guillotine attempt from Xiao Zhikang. It's got it deep. Ma Zhudong picks him up and sets him down. And it looks just to give a little bit of distance between him and that leg kick.
There's the left hand from Mateus, looking for a first takedown, double leg takedown, picks him up, boom, shakalaka. Nicely done there from Robin Catalan. Leaves age prevails over youth. Halbin says, I've got the advantage with the energy. Big takedown there, smack bang. That was beautiful from Akhmatov. He almost put him through the canvas.
Wow, huge scoop under slam. Big slam again. Look at this. Akhmatov catches the leg, uses that to look at this. Watch the lever, picks him up, slightly a bit off his feet, transitions into the single leg, and a beautiful takedown, planting him, like you said, like a tree in the middle of the canvas. Beautifully done. He's able to catch the kick. You can see Halbin tried to get out of it. He tried to snake out of it, but Akhmatov said, nope, you aren't going anywhere, and I'm going to pick you up and put you down.
Akhmatov, who suffered a devastating... The crowd responds every time he lands that tough thumper. Looks for a single leg here. Once again, Ted's General on his back. The big boom shakalaka. See Rahadi trying to cut the movement. Boom shakalaka. Big takedown there from Catalan. In 138 countries. have Catalan or do you have Rahadian?
Look at this. Boom, shakalaka. Ballin's got to be very careful to keep that distance. That right arm is pushing on the hips to create that little bit of space. Oh, nice little headlock. Oh, that's it. Beautiful takedown from Yuta. Now she's in that headlock. Right, look at this takedown. She gets the front headlock, and then Ballin goes over the top of the hip.
Switches to a single leg here.
High crotch, elevates, good balance by Rotana, but up he goes.
Oh, going for a ride! Still has him up in the air. Boom, shakalaka!
Very nice takedown as he picks him up, adjusts the position correctly, and then sets Rotana down emphatically on his back. Beautifully done in side control.
Just warning the strawweight champion.
Good job by Kim to work his way back up to his feet. It was kind of reminiscent of what Matsushima did to Kwon Wan-il. Just those relentless takedowns, constantly putting his opponent on his back as he yanks him from inside the rope.
Boom, shakalaka! Beautifully done from Matsushima, goes to side control dragon.
Double leg was just blasting through. Here's where he picks him up, and this is just the sheer strength of Matsushima. To pick up Kim like that, to put it down, that is some serious. And the Cobra strikes, blocks up that body lock.
Oh, smack dang on the canvas, beautifully done from Yuri Lopez, takes the back, Can he reignite the trajectory off? This would be insane! This would be crazy! This would be awesome!
Gavrov's not even trying to defend.
Is it gonna time it? Is that a tap? It's over!
Yuri Lopez! Nothing he can do. The squeeze was so tight, he slept him. Ramazanov needs to be careful pawing for that hand like that. Bae Myung-ho could come right over the top, but this is where Ramazanov wanted to get.
Boom, shakalaka! Big takedown there. Nicely done from the Russian.
And you evolve your game that way. Here's a nice little Kimura attempt shown by Tetsuka. He's trying to crank on it, but again, Murad Ramazanov is so strong to just pick him up and throw him down to escape the Kimura attempt. But the arms are so long from Ramazanov that even though he was doing that, he couldn't get away.
And even though Tetsuka has a massive back, you could screen a movie on the back of the Japanese beast. What an end to the round, what a contest. Once again, folks, how do you score it? Jab there from Zhang. Hook to a takedown attempt from Zhang. Nice defense from Edward.
See, better takedown that time because he punched it first. He threw the hook first, and then he went into the takedown. He was able to land it. But then it was the last takedown. Look at this. Edward sprawls heavy. Zhang transitions to a high crotch and then picks Edward up and takes him for the ride. Ends up in side control.
Oh, high knee there from Oh Grae-yoon, came agonizingly close. Christian picks him up, boom, shakalaka. Nicely done from the champ. Said to the high IQ level of Oh Grae-yoon. You could not go all guns blazing. You've got to figure out the riddle. A nice takedown here from Christian. Maybe setting the overhand right, drops down. Can she sink a takedown early? Double leg, picks her up. Boom, shakalaka.
Wow, picked her up and put her down emphatically. Now she is
number 3 right here in Singapore. And here's the big slam from Ritu Folga. Wow. Back to his feet, Tetsuka. Aguilar not out of trouble though. Can Aguilar get the takedown? Boom, shakalaka. Beautifully done from the alligator.
And then the scrambles just kept coming. Here's Tani with a takedown of his own.
That's why Saragard needs to be so careful when he gets those positions. He needs to keep them. Nice entry on that single leg.
Shakalaka, beautifully done from Saragard. There's the power dragon.
Steps to try to pass the guard. Look at this. Beautiful. Catches the leg.
The tide against the dominating monkey god, Jared Brooks, who opens up like a house on fire again, Dragon, and boom, shakalaka. Now, soon, have a look at the big boom shakalaka here. There was the first one.
Chen Rui's got to think about so many different things right now rather than just the stand-up striking.
Big takedown!
Wow! That could have been a slam on the face.
What a matchup as Mark Avalardo starts shaking his head, nodding at us. Nice level change there, thrown by Jared Brooks as he drops down, attacks the
Here, boom, shakalaka. Nicely done from Jared again. Another takedown, boom, shakalaka. Nicely done from Wakamatsu.
Yeah, but a good scramble from Hu Yong to pop back up to his feet.
Winter Warriors across all your social media platforms.
He might not have gotten the finish, but he showcased a really well-rounded skill set.
And the crowd inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium loving it. Loads up with the right, Dagi counters nicely, ties him up, suplex! Beautiful suplex from Dagi!
Changes things up, goes for the takedown, gets another takedown later in the round, and then is really just manhandling him. I told you he was gonna mix in those takedowns. He's staying true to his word.
Sort of go with the flow and see how I can react to whatever Kong is doing. He goes for the takedown, and he gets it.
Look at Kong Ji-won.
Wow, he
Going for the ride.
My goodness. Some of the action from the first.
Here's Abdul Latif going belly to back, suplex. Just a beautiful takedown by Abdul Latif. Look at this, gets the hands locked, creates the angle, picks up Kong Ji-won, the mighty warrior.
Stances of both of them, and Arsenio went to the bread and butter, his rear hand, his right hand, and it landed right on the chin of Chengdu.
Nice takedown right there from Karaul, who picks him up and goes belly to back, suplex.
It's so hard to pick up, and Arbayev is no doubt tough as nails, but you can see the damage on his face, and a huge suplex right on the back of Eziev's head.
What a suplex from Eziev.
Run away with the victory on this one.
Eziyev showing so many different looks, monster suplex here.
To try and get up from this position, doing well so far on the ropes. But a nice catch of the knee there. You don't see that much often in MMA.
Honda said he loves these transitions and scrambles, and there was a moment, he just got up and escaped. He's in a bad position here. Zakharov has him up on the shoulder and drops him down with a nice
beginning of the first round, but the pump and dump here from Zakharov.
Pops right back up and takes more shots now from Jabrailov, and another Uranagi body slam as he is just completely obliterating his opponent in the first 40 seconds here. Oh, and another slam.
Beautifully, it's textbook, but it was these slams, one after the other, just bouncing Usan Urakat's head.